This is Kevin with Level 10 Innovations, here with the 550, focusing on the primer slide issues it has as it binds, as it comes out and is pushed this way and also pulled down by the spring. So once you get your Dillon in this position and you attach the spring on the bottom, you take our kit and the provided hardware and go ahead and get that started. And since it's lower, you can get your fingertips on it to get it started. Take your 5/30 wrench, and you want to make sure you have a little bit of gap here to where the shelf of our roller is still underneath the primer slide. You want to make sure your press is engaged with the plunger in place within the shell plate and everything is lined up. Go ahead and come down here, snug it up. Make sure you got a little bit of gap there on the roller. Then you're going to want to go ahead and install your primer rod here. And make sure that it is engaging properly before you make any other further adjustments. Once you know it's where you want it to be, go ahead and snug it up on the bottom with your 5/32 wrench. Now here's the key part, is that you want to bring out your slide to where these two posts meet our bolt and the stopping pin. Once you have everything set up, you want to line these up. This is where you're going to do all your adjustments. So first you're going to do your main vertical. All you're going to do is come up and touch. Do not put any more pressure than needed. Just touch it. At this point, this lower spring has not pulled enough tension and has not rocked the primer slide. And you want to make sure that your pieces of equipment are not damaged in any way. If they are, you need to get them replaced. So the inside of this housing, or the side or the bottom of this, and even the front side, all around. If you need a new one of these primer slides, or even a new housing for your primer magazine, you need to get that replaced, because that will cause issues, as everybody should know. So come in here with your 3/32 and snug that up. There's your vertical. Just to be able to spin it just a little bit before you do the other adjustment. You want to make sure you cycle the press again. Make sure that you did not put too much tension vertically on there, and you should still have a little bit of play upwards, just a tiny bit. So you want to bring it back out to where you come just a little past, enough to where you can sneak in your 3/32 wrench on the side set screw right here, and that's going to do your job. And you want to go ahead and take this roller and come over as you twist here and do your adjustment to where it just touches the side. And then you want to come in here, push away, and you'll see another gap. What you're going to do is you're going to split the difference. You're going to come halfway in that gap and let go, and you're done. So you should still have a little bit of movement to the right and you know that you've come in just a little bit to take off the tension off of the side of this primer slide against the housing. Then you can go ahead and cycle your press. This roller may or may not spin. If it doesn't spin, that's fine. It's just so slick being Dillon that it may not roll. But as you can see, this one sometimes does move a little bit, sometimes it doesn't. If it doesn't move, that is okay. And that's something you can repeat. Now you have a completely supported primer slide. You have removed the tension that is applied from this bar, and you're supporting it from the spring tension downward. And there you have it.